It has not been going for a minute, I can tell you that much. Oh, that work. Hang on, can anyone hear me? First of all, I need to, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Sorry. Technical difficulties, which is why we're late. Let me, new content ping. Sorry I'm late, but we're live now. Cool. Okay. Hello everybody. This is Abby. Um, world famous Abby. But yeah, so as mentioned yesterday, gonna start doing weekly streams, hopefully. Assuming I don't have more technical difficulties like, what I was just dealing with a bit ago. Um, but so this is the first live stream, and I mentioned yesterday that I have a lot of stuff that I need to do. Um, happy jump scare. Hi, Kylie. Well, beyond, yeah, no, I understand. Because obviously you're in Philadelphia. Yeah. How is Philly, by the way? I don't think I've ever actually asked how Philly is, even though you've been sending me photos and stuff. Um, but okay, so the what we're oh god, yeah, this was me trying to figure out the stream a few times. So I have a lot that I need to get done on the server, and I don't know where to start. So I'm gonna let a wheel decide for me. In here we have a couple of options. Danny is giving me a phone call. This is the worst time to get a phone call. um, so many trains. It's kind of a mess. Hang on, I'm gonna answer the phone real quick. Okay, first of all, can y'all hear me again? I set up keybinds to mute and unmute. I just need to know if that's working or not. There's a bit of a delay, so I'm listening in on my phone just to be sure that that's working. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. I had to turn myself down. Okay, yeah. It's kind of a mess. What in terms of what about it is messy? Um, just the trains in general, or like the whole city? Yeah, no, it is delayed. Okay, but back to the point. So we have a wheel here today, and this is a bunch of stuff that I need to get done. Most of it is suburbs within the BBA city area. Um, because the suburbs are kind of the biggest thing that is unfinished at the moment. There's also some other stuff, subway work, Central Park buildings. But anyway, I'm gonna spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on is what we're gonna be doing today, or at least working on. Because if I land on a suburb, I'm not gonna finish the suburb today. That's not happening. Oh, Central Park buildings. Okay, I did not actually think you were gonna be staying in the city today. So that's referring to this area down here. Um, because I have these plots open. These used to be like modern buildings, but then I moved those towards Allen because I want more buildings kind of in the style like um Danny's building over here. Well, her two buildings over here actually. Okay. The labeling is a mess. What about the labeling is messy? I'm curious as to what about it is so messy. Okay. So I'm going to open Google Maps. Um And we're going to go to New York City because I need to pick a building to reference. Realistically, I'm probably just going to build one building today. Um, just because, I want to put some effort into it. So we're going to go down here. Okay. It's a little bit slow. I apologize for that. Okay. Don't like that building right there. we're just gonna look around for a minute until I find a building that I like. Um, the New York Athletic Club. Interesting. Um, this building looks okay. The annoying thing is I can't really see the tops of these things. I like this building right here. The JW Marriott. Please. Okay, yeah. So it is attached to other buildings. I'm gonna open Google Maps on my phone, but for the most part. So this is probably gonna be the last time you're actually gonna really see this on stream here. But I just want a good reference point as to what I'm gonna be doing. So let's switch back over to Minecraft. It's a mix of the old and new labeling, and it is a little confusing. Also, the stations suck, and the trains are old. Isn't that the charm of the Philadelphia trains? That they're super old for no reason? Well, not for no reason, it's just they haven't bothered to buy new ones. SEPTA is notoriously underfunded, so that's whatever. Okay. Um. Oh, did the stream just die, or is it just my end? Uh, I don't know. I'll have to wait a second to hear anything. Yeah, fair. Okay, hang on. I'm opening. It's not that bad on the L, but the B is super old, like absurdly old. Ah, well. Also, no, stream seems to be working. It was just my end. Okay. So, also, it's fine. It broke for a second, but I just restarted it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so this building is very interesting because it has a unique shape. It's not like just a regular, um, like a rectangle or square or anything. It's like there's a bit going on. I need to figure this out. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to mark out the shape of this. So I think the first thing I can do is create a regular square using red wool. Ah, okay. And then this goes up to the sidewalk. Comes back here. And then this makes its way back like that. Hello to anyone else who's watching, by the way. Um, I keep seeing the number of viewers fluctuate between like four. Um, I don't know who the four people are aside from obviously Kylie, but hello. Um, okay. So hang on. So how many blocks is this? Because I need to figure out the center point of this. This is 36. So if I do / center like that, how many blocks? Okay, so it's like, well, it's a bit of an interesting shape because it's like you have it's like two windows back. How much spacing do I even do between a window? I guess like 2 blocks, so like this much, and then so the wall will be right here. Um, let me show you guys actually really quick just what I'm looking at so you understand like what I'm trying to do. This is the above shot of this particular building. So you have the like these parts of the front and back stick out, and then the building itself kind of goes inward here, at least for like the actual tower. So that's what I'm trying to. That's the shape I'm trying to emulate here. Um, but in order to do that, I have to obviously figure that out properly. So should I do? No, I need to do. I'm gonna do 2 block wide windows and then 2 block gaps between each. Now this building is attached to buildings on both sides in real life, but it's not going to be the case here. Because this will be a standalone thing, so I'm gonna have to kind of improvise in some cases. Um, which is fine. And then actually, I want to figure out the center point over here because I can just flip it after I build one side. Yeah, like that. W speed. Yo, someone stole my job. Hey, Gigi. Yeah, Gigi. This. You know, you mentioned that this could be motivation for you to get off your ass because you missed a week again for like the fifth time, probably more than the fifth time, honestly. Also, hello to Idiotic Field saying W speed. There's an imposter among us. Yeah, so for those who are just tuning in, we're building um, this building in New York City. Or at least I'm gonna at least get some of it started. I don't. It's a very complicated building, so I don't know if we're gonna get it done. But you know, we'll see what we can do here. How have we all been doing lately, by the way? Here. Also, actually, now that I look at it, it's well, you guys are probably really confused, but because you can't have, I can't stream my phone at the same time. But it's like, how do I? Here, I'll visualize it. It's almost like this, where like the very back side of the building is kind of more, um, like this, and then it goes inward again towards the front. But then there's also the gap, like, uh, where there's like a little bit of a gap, like here and then here. Again, I need to visualize it because this part here goes inward. It sticks out, and then it goes back inward, so it can stick out again. I don't know if I've bitten off more than I can chew here, but we'll figure this out. It's just you're just gonna have to watch me. Uh, maybe it'd be easy here. The easiest way to do this, actually, I'm probably overcomplicating this a little bit. The easiest way to do this would probably be start off by doing this. Really, I think what I need to do is just kind of divide this into sections. So the front bits are going to be their own section, like this. And I'm going to wall it off with the red wool. And then on this side as well. And I just realized This is slightly off, so I need to fix this real quick. Like that. And then it goes inward at a point towards the middle. So then I'm going to take this, I'm going to bring it out over here. Center. It's like a little, it seems, I'm guessing it's like a walkway in real life. So there's going to be, yeah, I think 4 blocks of spacing is good. And then we'll do like 3 blocks like that. And then I'll cut that open like that. And then we get more towards the middle here. Actually, I'll do 4. And then part sticks back out like that. And then how many blocks is this? This is 12. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't say it. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. So now we got that. By the way, chat don't work. What do you mean chat don't work? Like you can't type in chat? Because I don't know why it wouldn't work. Unless you mean, or now it does. There you go. Also, hi, Mercy. Let me, oh, I can't, wait, can I mod you? I'm not signed in on the channel. I'll mod you after the stream. Because I feel like you should have already been one on here, to be honest. Okay. No, it was there. It just, like, blacked out. Oh, that's weird. You shouldn't be doing that. Alright, thanks. Yeah. Okay. And then this is like this. Very delay. Yeah, I don't know. I set it. I initially set my settings so it was a minimal delay. Um, I might, but I'll look after the stream to see if I changed it on accident or something like that, or if I can shorten the delay. So this needs to be 5, and then like that. And see, now we have, and then I gotta get rid of these parts over here. And now we have a more properly defined building shape. Now, it definitely looks a bit funny when looking at it from above. And in fact, actually, I'd probably be better off if I made this a bit, go a bit further back. I don't want the building to end up like too, I don't want the building to end up like stubby or anything like that. I don't know if that's the right word in this case, actually. Like, too, like, thin. What are you building? Let me open it up on stream again. I am building the, Essex House, in New York City. Let me go down the street view here. This building right here. Um, you can't really make out too much, but it's the building that has, if you've been to Central Park, um, it has the big, like, Essex House, sign. I still don't know how to, um, move my thing around on Google Earth. It's really annoying. Um, but that just happens, I guess. Okay. So, from here, I should start. I don't think I've seen the sign, but I've seen the building. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're like, you're not really gonna see the sign on Street View for 3D. Yeah, I just don't know how to do it with my cursor. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I try to, because I was told at some point, but I forgot, low key. Because I'd like to show, like, the front. Um, anyway, so let me come over here. So now, I should start actually figuring out the building details. So, well, I guess the first thing, control, but it looks like the 3D is grayed out. What do you mean control? Oh, 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 thank you, Mercy. See, now I can actually, yeah, like this. So here's a better view of the building, right here. This is what we're building. Um, so I need to go down to Street View. Actually, what makes the most sense realistically? Should I start on the tower first, or should I start like with the front facade, I guess? Because there's like a front facade and then it goes into a tower. Probably the front facade, to be honest. So we're gonna start there. Okay. So, um, well, first of all, because it's New York City, well, actually, it depends on where you look on Street View because on the Google 3D, you can see it's like covered in like scaffolding at the front. But if you go on Street View, it's not there. New York City loves its scaffolding, by the way. For anyone who's never been to New York City, you will see scaffolding a lot in front of buildings because building owners don't want to pay um for like repairing their buildings, and so they just put scaffolding up front, and that's like considered city compliant enough, I think. Okay, so you have some. Okay, so first of all, that bottom layer, I'm going to use like tough blocks. Like that. And actually what I can do is I can bring this up and then I can start carving the windows and stuff out. So I'll just do that. And then we can start carving up some windows. And I'm going to use light gray glass for this. So there's windows down here, like that. And then there's a little bit of spacing between the first two floors. And then after that, it's more normal, like that right there. I'll keep going back and forth so you guys can see what I'm actually like trying to do. Will this be an exact replica? Probably not. I don't think. There might be some details I like change or don't do as well, to be honest. Um, but you're gonna have to deal with that. So that's there, and then you have a little bit of space, and then you have three more windows, and what appears to be a door, and then there's like a part that goes inward, like right there, because there's like a statue or something right there, which is interesting. So I'm not gonna put. I don't think I'm gonna put the random doors. I'll just have the doors at the very front of the building or like the hotel or whatever. Um, and actually, now that I look at this, it is kind of like the building itself. I'm gonna use a the mud brick, but I feel like the base is almost more like a sandstone kind of color. So I'll probably just go in and like after I'm done with the base, and I'll go in and I'll change the color around. TBH, I should probably center this building. What are you working on? Why did it make my map so small in the corner? Y'all see that? When did my map get so small? I didn't mess with that setting at all. Also, what building are you referring to, Mercy? This one? The front, I'd say. Oh yeah, that's regarding what I was asking earlier. Yeah. Sorry if I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat, by the way, because I'm obviously reading the game chat as well. L map. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. But that's okay. Okay, because I'm gonna go in and change it anyway. I'm gonna get some sandstone blocks out. And then I'll do a little bit of that. And then I need to I don't know how I'm gonna do this statue thing right here. I mean I can like not like that. Hmm. I can just kind of leave it as stairs, to be honest with you. Have it just be like that, because the walls won't connect up. Might be the way to do it. Maybe up top have it curve in like that. And then behind it here, there's more windows. Like this, and then I gotta come up here and be sure to cap this off, just so that way there's not like a open air duct or whatever. Like that. So we got that going. Cool. And then we're nearing the front. Now I need to be sure that I build the front of the building where the actual front of the building is. So I need to be sure I'm keeping that in mind, because obviously this is scaled down in comparison to real life. So this is the center point here. So I should actually probably build the front now. So, alright. Has like almost like, you know, when you like the oh my god, $1,500 a night. Oh. Oh, I didn't even notice up here. Yeah, December 19th through 21st, $1,760. Oh, that's really cheap, guys. I think I'm booking everyone in this chat an all expenses paid vacation at this hotel because it's just so affordable. But it has almost like what you would call, or I would consider like a movie, like an old movie, like an old theater like front, um, with the logo and the flags and everything. So I'm gonna have to pay. I'm gonna try to decorate this a little bit, and just so I'm not switching back and forth constantly on Google Maps, I'll reopen it on my phone so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is the middle. Now it's a one block. In real life, it's a double door. So I think what I can do actually is have it be just like glass. So it is a bigger door, but it's more like that. And then you have the doors right here as well. Now there's like a plaque. I'm not gonna take the time to make the plaque. But I will do like the basic thing of there's a plaque right here where I can be like that. Okay, now there's almost like a gold kind of like tint to the thing up here. So what I can do actually, I could get just straight up gold box out. Um and I can like line it like that. No, that looks dumb. I'm not gonna lie, this looks a bit dumb. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it in its current form. The real part where I can put the gold though is the sign. Um, so let's start doing that. I gotta be careful because there are these trees in the way. I can tear them down if I need to, low key, and I might. Because the sign is in fact touching trees. By the way, lag incoming since I need to move the building. Okay. There you go. See, now it's a bit more of a, like, open entrance. So then this goes up. And then I'm going to decorate it using bamboo. A little something like that. Actually, the center of it is like... Should probably put a little more effort to the very front of it here. Let me get a slab out. Actually, what I can do is do a little... something like that. Make it a bit more interesting that way. And then they have this, like, I don't even know what this is. I mean, it's cool. I don't know what this is actually supposed to be, though. Reminds me of those, like when you learn about in like history class, when you learn about like the I don't know which native tribes use these, but I know some native tribes have like these like totem things that kind of remind me of this. I don't know if this is what this is supposed to resemble, but it reminds me a little bit of one of those. Um, don't really know how I'm gonna build that. I mean, I guess I can just um, I mean, I can try. Also, what I'm actually gonna do, Aztecs or something, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say because I don't know native culture like that at all, and I'm not going to pretend I know. So, I'm gonna use the black right here. Let's see, J.W. Marriott is what the sign says here, and you have their little logo. Um, I'll use bamboo for this too. Yeah, I'll just be like a little bit like that, and then I can like put like a head or something. I don't know what creature this is supposed to be. It's like a weird. I mean, it's not a real creature. I'll just go with an eagle. Is there any good like eagle? Yeah, I'll use this one. There you go. And then I can put up a sign, and it'll just say like BVA City. Oh, it's a griffin. Like Peter. I'm not funny. Um, I also can't type. Goodness. Ink it up, and there we go. So you have the sign up front, and then shut the fuck up. No, I don't really feel like it. Okay, do a little of that. Now I want to build the connecting point here, and it actually connects up to the thing here. So now I have to address the. I'll use walls actually, because I'm not going to use a full block because I think that'll make it stick out too much. But wall block should work fine enough. Um, so it's like right off to the side, like here. It's where it starts because there's like a window. Are there walls I can use? I can use the because there's a bit of a like palette change like right there, and I'll just symbolize that by using end stone like that. And then go on to the other side, and then you get the middle point where there's more windows. Actually, here. Like that, and then this gets topped off like that. And then this just goes upward. Now it does keep going because it connects to the rest of the building beyond this base part here, but we'll get to that when we actually start building that part. So I think for the most part the well, actually, no. I need to build the like I said before. I need to build the connection. I'll just use the fences. I think just use bamboo fences. To connect this up to down here like that, and then I need to get the debug stick out so I can actually connect that up in a second. Um, debug stick. That. I need west. There you go. And then that, no. West. I need it to go west. So that will connect up. Look at that. Okay, cool. So that's like that. And then gonna put the flag poles in. I'll use diorite walls for that. This is more off to the side, like here. I'll do something like that. And then on the other side, it's like just And then well, I can have the flags in later, to be honest. So I'm gonna grab what we have so far, and I'm actually gonna be sure. I'm gonna grab it like this, and I'm going to grab it up to this point here. Find the middle um, which is here. Slash flip right. Paste that in. There we go. So that is the first couple of this is the first like level. And then I have to do this, and then it goes up, and then it eventually leads up to the tower. I know the names in Alaska used to. Okay, so Alaska. That's what I was thinking of. Mm-hmm. Hey, Lois. All right. Oh, wait, actually, before we continue, the one thing I did want to do, if you remember earlier, I almost forgot. I did want to change this over. And smooth sandstone. There we go. So that's more proper. And now we can go um, up to the next portion of or the next part of the tower. So actually, what goes on here, so you see this part goes outward and then it goes inward. And then it goes back outward at the front and it goes inward again on the other side. So, okay. Let's bring this in. I'll just do a block. And it goes in for the entire, like this entire section of it. Build that across. Ah, dang, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm just like, yeah. What's the slash for trees? What do you mean? Like to like get the custom trees? Um, because they're in the schematic like folder. Like it'd be like slash schem load and then like tree 16 or not 160 is not a real tree. Like this, and then just paste it in, and there you go. If you're looking for a particular kind of tree, I know like trees like 16 and 17 is what I primarily use. Um, I believe we have one that's just called palm tree, right? Tree one, yeah, those would probably also be useful, just in the case of for the climate that you're working in the south. So there's that right there. I mean, there could be other. I mean, yeah. I'm just thinking more what's like suits the climate of Fort Gator like the best. But obviously, there's other trees. Just as long as you're not like, ooh, I made a mistake here. This needs to be brought down a block. Just as long as you're not using like, I don't know, pine trees, then you're fine. Would be nice though. I've said this before. Unironically, I wish Bastion was farther. Like the lore for Bastion was that it was located further north in the world than it is, because like the fact that basically the entire country is just like 90 degrees and humid all year sucks. Okay. So we have this here, and then I get to stack this up a couple times. How many times? Well, do I go for an accurate floor count? How many floors is this building in real life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 30 floors or something like that. I don't know if I should go that high because I don't know how tall that would actually make the building because I don't want to make it too tall and then I have to go and shrink it, which is annoying. I'll do like mostly. Like I'll take like a floor off for each section. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll do 8. I'll stack it 8 floors up. Yeah, that's probably fine. And then what I can do is I can take this here, go back towards the front again, and then copy, flip right, and then paste. And there we go. Now we have part of the front, and I just banged my foot on the back. Oh, that hurts a little bit. And I gotta let the cat out. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're locking in. So the next section of the building is like, well, another floor up. This continues up another floor, but this part, the part where it goes inward, does not. It's actually okay. How do I want to do this? So this goes up another floor, and then this goes inward like a little bit more than like a window's length. So I'll do 2 blocks, or yeah, and then okay. Not like that. More like that. And then this goes inwards. I think there's enough space where there's like a tiny, yeah, like this is I think this is a balcony right there, or at least there's a railing for one. So just leave enough of a gap so that you could stand in this 1 block space. You're not seeing much except the building in front of you, but you know, it's something. Okay, and it seems how I'm gonna do this. No, that's too thin. I was gonna say I'll have this part right here be represented by this like far end piece here, but the issue is it'll be too short. So I'll just have this whole thing be this section. If what I'm saying even makes a little bit of sense, I think this is basically the same height anyway, so I can get away with that. It's not going to really mess anything up. So I'll just do this like normal. This, however, I will keep it going up until it connects back up over here. And here we go. I'll get some... No, not iron bars. I'll get some fences. Iron bars always look ugly. There's almost never a circumstance where they don't look, like, really bad. I'll do that right there. And then build up the windows over here. Actually, I need to bring this down. Hello? I was just like, Minecraft, what are you doing? W speed? Okay. Got a big fan of speed in the chat here today. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like him. I did watch when he was doing the tour around America stream. I did catch a bit quite a bit of the Chicago stream. I will say. So that was pretty neat. I know there's no interior for this building, but at least this area looks more lively. Oh yeah, yeah. Green space does look. Yeah, yeah. The green space does make it look better. Not that it's a bad building or anything, but yeah, it does make it look a little. It's a little less jarring. There's just this massive behemoth here, um, with nothing in it. This is a really funny look. I'm not gonna lie. Mercy, if I was you, honestly, what I'd do, unless you have like plans of building the interior soon, what I do is like a temp thing is like put like black concrete just like covering up all the windows. Just so people don't see that how like hollow this is. Also, the city looks somewhat better from here. Yeah, no, you got a good city going on here. I do like the skyline. I love the Democrat building and the Republican building. What states are these on the electoral college map? At least or whatever, LOL. Yeah. Oh, I mean from downtown. Oh. Well, you know, down here. Where's here? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Right here. Yeah, there's a bit of a skyline going from down here. Yeah, I can definitely see that. And the McDonald's. Yo, twin, where can I build a Burger King and an In-N-Out? I need to expand my empire to this region. Anyway, okay, I'm getting really sidetracked. Okay, well, it's gonna take me back here because this is the last place I was at. Okay, it's fine. Next to it or whatever, McDonald. Yeah, I'll come back to that for sure. I'll probably just grab the asset I use like 99% of the time later. What? We got a billing to work on. Also, hi Kylie again. Oh jeez. There we go. So that does that right there. And then I think this part then tops off. We're gonna go add a street view for a second so I can get a proper look. Ugh. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Bruh, please. This is so laggy. Oh my god. Hey, maybe it's because you have like 30 tabs open, Abby. Did you ever stop to consider that for a second? Dude, just move. Oh. Oh, never mind. It's not lagging. I was just being a dumbass and I was using the wrong thing. Okay, yeah, yeah. So here, so this is this front part here. That's where this like stops, and then from here it's like just tower. So we're actually making good progress if this part, because then I can start focusing on the tower. Although there is also the back side, which I should probably do before I continue or before I get to the actual main tower. Um, so we'll worry about that in a second. If you want, Kai hee hee. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't do it right. Kai. Is that I can't do it, Michael Jackson. Also, if you hear me get up from the computer, it's because I have to let the cat in again, even though I just let her out. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She definitely doesn't ever make herself known or anything. You don't want the R train. Broadway local? Question mark. What? Oh, is that what this is here? Oh, oops. I didn't mean to. I don't know. Did we ever take the R train, Kylie? I don't remember. I know we took because I mean I know we went to Columbus Circle Station. I just don't remember how we got there. It might have been the W. W. Oh wait, does W go to? Am I misremembering what trains go to Columbus Circle Station? Oh yeah, I am because that's not the. it's that doesn't help me. No, give me the train line. Yeah, it's the three, the B, and the A. Okay, so no, the W train goes somewhere else. I don't know. There's a lot of trains in New York City, man. We took the W South, I think. W South. I'm sorry. It just reminds me of the W Speed meme because we have the one person in chat who's just going W Speed a lot. Yo, W South, chat. W South. The South is not a W. Unless you're talking about, like, New Orleans is okay. Or one of the NRW trains to down the yeah. Is that what we're calling it now? It's just the down the hall to the left building. Speaking of which, I gotta bug Danny to work on this again because I don't know, you guys. Danny started building like this is supposed to eventually be a recreation of the plaza. This is as far as she's gotten, and it's been months. BBA City, Chicago Spire esque build, I guess. Oh, don't worry, guys. It'll get done eventually. There's no financial issues or anything. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Build that up. And then I think this is 8 floors up. I for I soar ah. Oh, it's 9. Um, hello. Oh, I was like, I don't know why that took so long. For just sit, please. Just like sit right there. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I'm petting the cat right now. That's why I'm not moving. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So we have here. So we have this section of thing, and then okay, there are windows back here too. So oh no, I don't want to open Wikipedia. Wikipedia, I love you, and not right now. That makes it sound like I'm in a relationship with Wikipedia. You, that'd be a plot twist. I don't know what to replace this building with. It's just a gray rectangle. Give me a second. I'll go over there. I'll take a look at what you're talking about. I just gotta do this first. Do I gotta bring this all the way? Um, over just a bit. There you go. Also, I'm just quickly checking how my this how I'm sounding on the stream here. Yeah, whatever. I'm like, it's that section of stream where it was the section of stream was playing where I wasn't saying anything because I was building. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna wait 30 years. I'll just ask the chat. How do I sound? Is it okay? Because I haven't been paying attention too much. Oh, actually, before I continue, you know what I forgot that I need to do still? I gotta finish making this podium thing. There you go. Uh-oh. I just don't know how to make good attachment building. Also, and you sound fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming over. Uh, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is fine because I mean, I feel like this is already fine to be honest, just because it is kind of just it's just attached. Like it kind of just looks like an extension of this building. I didn't even realize this was supposed to be a separate building. I thought this was just a part of this building here. So I'm not really sure. I mean, there's not really. I don't know how much you can do realistically given the space. I would see if there are any examples in Miami you can look at because I wouldn't know. So, alright. Maybe I may wanna change the color if it is, to be honest. I mean that's fair. I don't know what color to change it to be honest, but I mean I can see why you'd want to do that. So I can't do oh god. Okay, we're good. Don't know what that was. This, and I'll just use the slab blocks for the roof here. Damn it. Damn it! This is like when you're trying to place glass in survival. And like you mess up once and it's like, fuck! Not ever getting that back. Though I guess in this circumstance, the only thing I lost was my time. What will I ever do with those like 5 seconds that I lost? Ah, gee willikers. Okay. So what we have here. So yeah. So this does that, and then you have this start to go up. It goes up to actually the tower kind of starts almost well at the front. It's almost like in the halfway point, if that makes any sense. This actually goes up a couple more floors, so I'm gonna do that first. Or actually, no, no, I can't do the tower first because I need to do this backside first. What's the difference between the back and the front of the building? I need to know. In terms of a ground level perspective, it's similar actually. It's just a smaller. It's a much smaller, more pathetic front entrance, and no this thing. Me and Miami International isn't in Miami City. That happens a lot. I mean, let me be that happens a lot um in cities, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, I mean, New York City's main airport is in New Jersey. Well, actually, is Newark busier or is JFK busier? I don't know. I know LaGuardia is like the runt of the litter. Um, but aside from that, I don't know. LaGuardia is really nice, by the way. Um, if y'all ever uh um are flying into New York, LaGuardia is actually a good airport because I know because they redid it, right? Because I know it used to be notoriously hated, but like they redid like the terminals and everything. It's a lot. It's really nice actually. It's one of the better big city airports I've ever been to. Granted, I haven't been to that many big city airports. I've only been to um I've been to Las Vegas. I've been to Chicago O'Hare. I've been to um LaGuardia, and I've been to Denver International Airport. Um, and I mean, I don't know. The worst one of the bunch of those airports. Uh, oh, fuck, I messed that up. Might have to go back. The worst, the worst airport, Denver. I think Denver, because Denver's just so huge. It's insane how big that airport is, and it's like we ran through Denver Airport. I mean, I had to run through O'Hare, but that was for a completely unrelated reason. We had to run through Denver to make our like 45 or like hour long layover just because it was so far away. What I'm gonna do to just to make things easy on myself, I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna rotate it, I'm gonna go back on the other side, and then we're gonna work from over here. Like this. Now I just need to be sure that that's in the right place. It is, though it did. It's fine. I mean, I know what's supposed to go here, so I'll just fix that up. Is the back like the same as the front in terms of like where it gets topped off at? Kind of, not real. I mean, no. Oh, I do gotta build Ash, the Ashton Martin building in Fort Gator somewhere. What do they do again? I forgot what they do. Actually, I'm gonna get this in as well. Just because I realized I didn't do that yet. There you go. Ashton Martin is cars, but they have a apartment complex in Miami for some reason. Because of course they do. Probably just bought name rights. Nope, they're actually well, they're a car company, so they're kind of evil from the get-go. But now they're extra evil because they've gone in, because they're going into real estate because they're bored. So I have a DM on Discord. I need to check that real quick. Just need to be sure this pasted in correctly. Did, but I didn't grab the. Oh, you sent me a screenshot. Okay. I was wondering who sent me a DM on Discord just now. I'll open it on my phone now. What the fuck? That's a interesting building. Uh, Here, chat. I'm gonna post this in no mic. Actually, no, I cannot open that because Alpine. The last person I DM'd was Alpine, and I actually can't open that right now on stream because because he was giving me the password of this YouTube channel. So just pretend that you can see the building I'm describing and just be like, "Whoa, you're so right, Abby. It's such a weird building. You're so funny and cool and hot." Okay. Oh, I gotta have a Hell's Kitchen somewhere. Hell's Kitchen. I mean, maybe. Live channel details leak? Yeah, I'm not doing that. No. No, no, no. You don't get the channel login. I mean, to be honest, Appline would probably just give you the channel login if you ask for access. Is there a Hell's Kitchen anywhere on the server? No. No one has built a Hell's Kitchen. I can tell you that. At least I'm like 99% sure no one has done that. So, Chad, would you guys be mad at me if I just made the front the exact same, or the back the exact same as the front of this building? I mean, I'll change some. I'll change it around a little bit, but I'm just like I don't have because like it's not. I mean, the backside is just worse because it's just there's just less going on. So it's like it's just a flat back wall with the sign, but it's way sadder. Look at how tiny it is. I hated. Oh, I hate. I can't read. I hate building really complex shit in Minecraft sometimes because I get burnt out. Yeah, I understand. Honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have already stopped building this building because I would have just given up from burnout. I've been getting burnt out more easily lately, but I guess the fact that I am doing this on a live stream is a little bit more motivating. That's part of why I want to stream in the first place because it will because we're hoping it'll give me more motivation to do stuff I don't normally want to do because I'm doing it live from New York. It's Wednesday night. Dude, I don't know how I didn't get burnt of the bridge. Yeah, I would have got burnt out doing that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because like the way like you angled it and like everything, like there was a lot of. How much math did you have to do? Like genuine question, because I feel like that was just the kind of build where you had to bust out a lot of math, and I hate having to do that. Math is not my strong suit. It never has been. Okay. None, but so much slash move. Ah, okay, fair enough. drive up here, set, move. I didn't do a fair. I didn't do a fair bit for the. Oh yeah, I forgot that you did help her out. I think. Yeah. Because I know because Kylie. Oh yeah, Danny did as well. If I remember that correctly. A lot of work went into that bridge. It's a very good bridge. So everyone in this chat who helped Mercy out gets a pat on the back. I didn't do anything, so I don't get a pat on the back. It's okay. Danny helped get it set up, kinda. We love Danny here in this chat. And if we don't, then you can get out. Like the road and track. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that, actually, yeah. It's very nice to get some extra views. Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting other people's perspective, viewpoint on stuff like that can go a long way. For sure. Alright, getting out. Alright, see you, Kylie. Live, laugh, and Philadelphia. Gigi said, "Why replace it? It looks good already," or something like that. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? But the it is a much better replacement. And the old bridge, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was a pretty standard bridge, but it was also like it made it impossible to navigate any boats through the area, which you do want in a city like Fort Gator. I had the bridge clearance calculations. It did not look as good as it does now. Mhm. Okay, and now we're gonna add some more windows here. I'm like waiting to start on the tower until like all of this stuff is complete, and so that way I can just lock it on the tower. I think I might be able to. Oh, I'm not actually leaving. I just have beef with Dan. She's mean. Ah, well, I mean, yeah. Maybe I mean maybe you deserve it sometimes, Kylie. I'm kidding, but well, I don't know. You two are mean to each other though. Okay, this is not a like one-sided beef here. So don't act all innocent, Kylie. Okay, so that's in place there. Um, then I'm gonna come around back here, and I'm going to. Well, first of all, the back side of the building does not have this stuff, so I'm actually going to move this. Fuck. No. What do you think about this building? Who DM'd me on Discord? Is that you again? Yeah, it was. Um, yeah. Assuming we're still talking. Are we still talking about the building we were looking at earlier, or are you trying to build something new? I mean, either way, I think this works. I think that's a good building. You guys can't see it. It's actually another Marriott, which is funny because, well, I'm building a Marriott right now, but it's a completely different. It's completely different architecturally because this is like really nice like you know old building with and then it's meanwhile it's a Mercedes. It's a very modern glass tower thing. Really, if there's any two buildings that describe the difference um, between Miami and New York, I'd argue these two Marriotts are a good example. Let me just show you guys. I can't open it my Discord up, but Marriott Miami Tower. Maybe it'll just show up if I look for it. Google changed your settings. Fuck you, bitch. Uh, Here you go. This right here is what Mercy sent me. Compare this Marriott with this Marriott. I mean, obviously these weren't, or at least this was not built as a Marriott originally. I'd imagine this might have been. I don't know, but you know. Or yeah, I gotta build some older style buildings in Fort Gator. I mean, maybe. Although, I mean, I'm pretty sure Fort Gator was one of the cities that got destroyed by the U.S. invasion in the '60s. I think so. Wouldn't have nearly as many, unfortunately. That shit would have been levels. I got so sidetracked, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah, the back. So, okay, grab that. Expand 3. And then move. So, I'll have to mess with, no, jeez. Okay, yeah, so it's much smaller in comparison to the main one at the front. So, I like how I say that and I'm building it to be the exact same fucking size. Okay, no, so it's only like a little bit bigger than the door. So I'll just like do it like this and then like this maybe. And I'll bring this down. How are y'all feeling about our Spotify Wraps, everybody? Because that came out today. I was a little surprised at my top song, to be honest, because it was a song I definitely listened to a lot more frequently towards the beginning of the year and haven't actually really listened to much lately. But I guess it didn't matter. It was enough for it to still be my number one. But that's how that kind of thing usually goes. I did see people trying to go like conspiracy mode though and act like I think Spotify Rap just stops taking your like data after like October or something. And I know that's not true because one of the songs that was in my top five was a song that I added in October. So I know that's not right. Who would have thought Yeet for me? You're so server brained that you're even listening to Yeet. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So let me close out of here. Oh, huh? Where did I just go? Oh, it took me into the park. I didn't want to go here. God damn it, New York. Wait. Oh, here. Okay, so here there's this top section, and I gotta flip, turn. Okay. So there's a couple floors right here, and then it goes inwards, and then it goes up towards the roof. Um, okay. Well, okay, wait. Before we even start there, I think I have to take this first. I need to bring this all the way over here. Maybe, if the game wants to work with me. And then how many floors do I want to stack this up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll do 4. Or no, I'll do 3. 3 floors is probably fine. This should look so small. What does? What looks small? This building or what? It looks. I mean, I don't know. You're gonna need a mixture of small buildings. Oh, at some point I'm gonna have to move all of these. Oh, I removed it. Bruh. Right. Okay, so we got this going, and then this. Okay, now it is actually frozen. Oh, there you go. So then this goes back like that. Um, I think I'm gonna have to do it where it just goes straight back, to be honest. Or, I mean, no, I can have it. No, I think I'm gonna have it go straight back, to be honest. Hmm. Actually, you know what I can do? I'm gonna build the tower, I think. And then after I build the tower, I'm gonna figure out the connections from like this to the tower part. Um, because the tower, I think I can just do like, build windows down here, stack this up for a while, and then from there we can work at the top. So let's figure this out. Yeah, I need to move. Hmm. Look at these wide ass windows. My goodness, what's going on over here? This does mean I can probably get away with like having like this window be like this. Although actually, I think I'll just do it like that. That makes more sense. Ah, but that looks off-putting. So you know what? Maybe I will go with a 3-block wide window. Hmm. Oh, hi, Seth. I didn't even realize that. My bad. I didn't realize you were in here. Hola in Chattanooga. I already know what I'm doing tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow? What is tomorrow? It's the 4th. I don't think it's a special day or anything. I didn't know if it was. I didn't know if you were saying that because it was like in relation to like a holiday or something. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Wow. I would have never. I would have never known that. I would have never known that. Thank you for informing me on this groundbreaking piece of news. Also, does this building placement look a bit better? Which one? Oh, the brick one? Your mic is bugging? Is it? Hang on. Hang on, I'm listening on my phone real quick. It's on and off. It was originally a plot back. I mean, yeah, it is a bit better, I think, in that spot. Is the computer mic just bugging now? Like I can't even hear it on my phone because oh no, it's because I paused. Maybe that's why you can't hear yourself, Abby. It's because you paused the video. Oh, I can hear it. It's cutting out randomly. I don't know what is going on with that. Because I may replace it with a small building behind it into the side. Hang on, let me kill my mic real quick. Hello? Okay, I just turned my mic off and back on. I don't know. Did that do something? Okay, my phone's just bugging. So I had to just leave the room because I had to get the cat again. Because this bitch, she's making me get up because she wants to be let in and out. Okay, my phone's just bugging. Sit. Sit. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. No, for, for I just let you in, I'm not letting you out again. Okay? You're just gonna have to deal with the consequences, and you're just gonna have to sit here for a bit. Okay? If you're gonna be like that, then I'm not letting you back in. The Miami Convention Center looks so grimy and dirty. Well, sometimes that's just how Miami works. I think it's the brutalist architecture. Yeah, that tends to do it. I mean, okay, there are examples, in my opinion, of brutalist architecture that is good, but you can also fuck it up really easily, and that's um you gotta balance that. Also, this is off. This is off. Where did I mess up? Oh, because this is why is this different? You see this? This is not because these it's supposed to be centered. Well, this is technically more what I'm trying to go for, so I'll just go from here. But that's weird because I guess at some point during this process I messed up because that's supposed to be the same length. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here. I'm going to that left. God damn it, dude! Just let no. Wait a minute. Bruh. So this is this. Okay, so I messed up in two places because. Wait, now I'm just confused because this is where did what? Because this is. Because this isn't centered in the proper way, but I don't know what went wrong. The fuck? Chat, what did I do? Chat, help me. Help me, chat. Because this is correct. Or at least this seems to be correct. And then, like, back here seems to be fine. So why is this off center? Okay, so, please, chat, I need this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do to fix the problem. Move that. Okay, I think we're back on track now. Just a little bit of a bump in the road there, but my mom isn't kind of homeless. We figured it out. She's no longer homeless, guys. Good job, everybody. You all get a pat on the back. Oh, motherfucker. There you go. How many floors is this? I'll do 8. Oh. Oh, I see the problem. This is supposed to be that. What? It met twice? It messed up twice? Oh my fucking god, dude. It's okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Take this, stack 1 up, shift 3 up, shift 1. Then I take this and I shrink it down. Now stack 8 up. There we go. Oh, it's actually 9. Well, actually, after this, how many floors is there of this part of the tower? Um, 1. Wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll do 10 floors. Oh. I guess you gotta do it like that. Bruh, I've been in Philly for a day and a half. Why am I getting Philly? Cause TikTok stalks you, bruh. I've said this before. Whenever you go anywhere, TikTok will stalk you and start. Cause like last time I was in Disney a year ago, I started getting fed Orlando TikToks as if I lived in the Orlando area. I had no desire to ever live in the Orlando area, and I never told TikTok that my location had changed. It just, it just knew. It just knew. So I don't remember if I got New York TikToks when we were in New York. I don't remember. I don't think I used TikTok very much, so I wouldn't know. It also stalked me when I was on Long Island. See, yeah. I mean, I do also just get New York-based TikToks now, but that's just the thing I get now. I think I've said this before. I think my TikTok algorithm thinks I live in Chicago, low key. Because I get plenty of like Chicago news accounts that show up on my For You page. Um, and I'm just like, oh, okay. You did both times. Wow. Chicago, greatest city in the Midwest, baby. Wow, good job, Abby. You did that wrong. Now you. Claude from New York City. Claude, I don't think Claude. I don't think Claude would ever move to New York City. I mean, I don't. I mean, maybe he would, but I don't know. That doesn't seem in him. I get multiple DC news accounts, but I know TikTok knows I live in Baltimore because I get a lot of very Baltimore-oriented content. Well, I mean, to be fair, DC, Baltimore are much more intertwined than like the Quad Cities is to Chicago. So, oh my God, I'm barely touching the keyboard. Why is it moving so much? We're just super. Yeah. Like, as I was just saying. Like, I'd understand if I started getting like I don't know Peoria-based TikToks because the Quad Cities is in Peoria are kind of interlinked in a way, but no, it's Chicago. I get Chicago TikTok. Wait, so what Y level did I just say that? 107. Okay. Um. God damn it! God damn it! Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm struggling here, folks. Did that do that correctly? Does this line up? It doesn't. Good. So then I can take this. NBC4 is the best DC station by far, and it's not even close. I mean, I don't know any DC news stations, so I'll take your word for it. Actually, this needs to move. Anyways, good night. Good night, Mercy. Okay, so I have the well, I kind of have the front going here, and then I can just also do a little bit of this real quick. Okay, then how many floors is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Really? So that's like that. And then on the back, it's the same way. Although, actually, this needs to be shortened because this actually is more like, well, this needs to be brought back down towards, like, yeah, like this over here. What level is this? 116. So, like, about here. Perfect. And then, actually, the back of this building in real life has like a blank wall back here. It's really interesting. Like, let me show you guys. Flip. Hello, maps, please work with me. See that? It's like a blank, or is it a blank wall actually, or is it just the maps thing being weird? It might just be maps being weird. It looks like a blank wall at first glance. Thank you, that was real helpful there. Oh, what fuck? Where'd it go? I also am like I lost it. Help me. Okay, no, that's not a blank wall. It's just the thing bugging. Don't be lazy, Abby. Put a fucking wall. It's not that. Put windows, okay? It's not that hard. There we go. So now there's a wall right there. So I gotta do that like that. Hang on. I need to, because now they, okay, because now they look at this. Yeah, I have too many windows on mine. Because you have this many here. And then, this is like 4. And then here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 in just this one section. So I need to halfen the amount of windows that are right here. And I think the way I can do that is just by going in here. And then I need to go and do this. Probably should do it more like that. This might look a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's off. Oh, my game froze. Okay. Starting to not become too happy with the direction this is going. I don't know. It might just be self-doubt. I mean, which I get a lot. Uh, I actually do this. Hmm. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna find a. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now. I think I'm gonna find a good stopping point, and then off stream, I will work on the rest of this, and hopefully figure this out. Because we still have a bit to go, I think, and you're probably gonna also, if I keep just going, I'm gonna have to concentrate a lot because I'm gonna try to figure out ways to make this look a little less. I don't know. It feels a bit flat at the moment. Like I really like what I did up here at front, but I feel like the rest of the tower hasn't really met expectations so far. So I'm gonna have to go and figure out what to do about that. Honestly, this is a good stopping point here. So, I thank you everyone who came out to this live stream tonight. Um, may or may not leave this up. I might have to take this down, Lucky, depending on if I accidentally leaked whatever from earlier. Um, so next time I'll be more careful though next week. But I appreciate everyone for coming out tonight. Um, my first like big return to streaming, and we'll continue to see how these do in the future, and we'll kind of go from there. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next live stream.